Hey guys, so I brought on Igor today, and I will say Igor has been instrumental in helping us fix our software, and he's been getting some crazy good results and landing some really cool deals. I wanted to, bring him on, help him share his story so you guys can learn how you can actually use software, AI, and tech to build a lot of wealth and even land a lot of new deals, right? So Igor has a lot of learning. Same thing, he took it slow from the start, and now he's where he's at. So he's a huge inspiration. I love working with him. And Igor, I'd love it if you could just introduce yourself to the community.
Hi, I'm the co-founder of Corai.me. We have an AI agency, mostly focusing on chatbots, WhatsApp bots, and voice bots. And we are located in Bahrain. So most of our clients are from Bahrain, but not only. I'm Polish, so I have also connections with Poland. We started our journey over 1 year ago. Journey related to providing AI services to our clients. But of course, some inspiration for that was earlier. I joined Liam Otley community, so that was the way that I found you, Samin, and yeah, then later on, I found that you are working on some project, that booked in project, and that's the way I connected your community. And yeah, that's the long story short. Just maybe a few words more about my experience. I was a pioneer of Polish e-commerce and started in 1999 my e-commerce, running the business for 13 years. Then I moved to different companies related to e-commerce. So the whole story is all my story is very much related to e-commerce from different angles. So one of the things that we, for instance, we delivering right now with AI is not just on chatbots or bots in general or automations. We are delivering additional value with my business partner, who is also ex-banker with 30 years of experience. We are delivering something which is, how to say it, advisory also. Yeah? So we are showing them some benefits of implementation of AI, but helping them to convert, to transform their businesses from sometimes Excel-based companies to definitely more CRM automations, the bots, this kind of stuff. Yeah? So we think my first advice to anyone who wants to run some business related to AI and providing this kind of services is also to provide some additional value which comes from experience.
That's awesome, Igor. Thank you. Thank you. This is a great intro. You guys are pretty well versed. It's cool that you guys started to pivot into the space and now you're like succeeding. I want to make sure everyone knows, because I know this is the question everyone has in their mind first. Igor, can you tell me about the deals you guys were landing?
Our biggest deal right now is a real estate company from Bahrain. It is a WhatsApp bot. I would say the setup is quite sophisticated because it is linked to external database of properties. So the end user can ask all the questions, even quite complicated questions like, tell me what is the cheapest villa you have available, or do you have any villas in the budget between 300,000 or 400,000, for instance. It is quite sophisticated implementation. Basically it was challenging, not only from the technology point of view, however it was a bit, but also in terms of closing this deal. Specifically in Bahrain, these decisions are taking really months, yeah, from the first demo and to closing the deal. I mean, to have the agreement from CEO that yeah, that's the project that they want to implement. And it's another advice which I'd like to give to our community. I within this whole year of experience with trying to sell these solutions that we are doing, I found that definitely demo is the best way. I mean, proper demo which is tailored for this specific company. So what we do in many cases, before we came for the first meeting, we are preparing the demo for this company. So we're scraping the website, preparing some for this specific company. And we are showing, of course, knowing some potential scenarios, what the clients can ask, or what is the application of this bot. We can show them something which is kind of, wow, how did you know that? Or is really, I mean, for their business. It's not like that I'm showing demo, for instance, for the company, which is real estate. I'm showing the demo for, I don't know, a car dealer. They don't feel this is linked to their business, yeah? So they are losing their interest easily. But if it is really specific for even their specific company, that's a really game changer. And we found it quite late, but now definitely works.
Interesting. So a personalized demo is one of the biggest things that helped you sell.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. I mean, so not describing, them. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. They don't believe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they see it, and they can, take the mobile and write the question, and the bot is answering, and they write again. I'm telling them, okay, now write some off topic. You will see how it works. How it respond professionally on some weird question. Change the language. Right, do something. And they are, wow. And then they are bots. Yeah. So that's the best way of really doing the opening of the, let's say, the conversation with them.
Gotcha. That's really cool. So I know because I've been working with you, like this is a very complex build out, but the fact that you got this agreement on board and going, how much did you collect from it, or how much are you expected to collect from it then?
In terms of, you mean the value of the contract?
Yes.
I can't tell you. But it's a good deal. It's a really good deal.
Okay. So for the viewers out there that are salivating to know how much they can potentially make, can you give us a range?
Yes, of course, it very much depends on the industry and what is the pain. If the pain is, for instance, if they have few people answering every day the calls or WhatsApp, and they basically they know that they are not even able to answer them 24/7, so they are dropping the ball sometimes. And during the first meeting, we are showing them that they are really losing revenue because of that, and they realize that they can easily calculate, okay, what is the loss that we have because of that. So then what is the pain? And if our offering is a fraction of this, then they can pay even thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it depends. If we are speaking with real estate agency and they are selling every apartment for average price, I don't know, let's say $100,000, it's a different story that our client would be I don't know, someone who is selling some cheap stuff. So for them, the value from such solutions, and paying for, they will not pay $1,000. They will maybe pay dozens of dollars only, because they feel that this is the value, that this is the value of the loss.
When you
No,
say
so
dozens, what do you mean? Dozens of dollars?
I'm saying, we have, I had some conversation with one of the potential client, and I told him, I will do the bot. This is B2B. I mean, some company doing some services for others. Uh, and he said, he asked me, what's the price? And I really wanted to check. I will tell some maybe more about some other techniques to check the price, but I wanted to give him just directly the price. I said 50 BD. 50 BD is more or less $120, something like this. Yeah. And he said, "Wow, it's so expensive. It's so expensive." But I know that, yeah. But I know that every deal he's doing is dozens of thousands of dollars. But his perception of AI bots is it should be, I don't know, maximum $50, $100. Okay, I did mistake giving him the direct price just like this. I should ask some more questions, or even do some steps before giving a price. But I am saying that it very much depends on the business and the perception and the pain. I mean, so the critical point is to understand the pain. Yeah? So if, for instance, I'm openly saying to potential clients, my solution is not for you. Because, for instance, they have one inquiry daily. So it doesn't make sense. So they can do it by themselves. They can do it manually. So that was last discussion with one of the clients. I told him, my solution is not for you. It doesn't make sense that you spend money on this. But what I can give you, some consulting. I can help you with to running the business better, or I can give you even the CRM. Help you, because this company is basically on Excel, yeah. So they don't even know how to manage customer data. Yeah? So I can help you with this. Yeah? But it will be not AI. Yeah?
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, so
right.
the perspective is different. Yeah. So for sometimes for real estate, we are giving them quite high price, because we know that if we bring to them even one additional sale per week, they are gaining hundreds of thousands of dollars additional revenue. So it should be some value of our services. Yeah. It shouldn't be priced for $100. Yeah.
No, I get you. So I guess let's take this back. I remember this was way back when we first started talking. So when you start first, found booked in or started thinking about the product or service, why was it important for you to dedicate your energy towards it?
Honestly, I tested a lot of softwares, a lot of solutions, a lot of, let's say, bot builders. For me, the most important part was to have the omni-channel platform. Yeah? So, of course, there are many solutions that we can have separate WhatsApp, separate voice, separate email, but I wanted to have unified software. I mean, so with all channels integrated. Because of the fact that I'm living in Bahrain, and here the most important platform is WhatsApp for the communication. Of course, the focus was that the WhatsApp is integrated and is running well. And I tested, as I said, many platforms. And also, once we started, pitching clients, even before I choose booked in, we found that these clients, the potential clients, they came with some problems and questions, which I found that's very difficult to do it in other platforms. For instance, human takeover. So how to pass this conversation to the human agent to take it over. there were lots of these kind of points that finally, I found booked in the solution that is really responding to all these problems that I had before with other platforms.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. That's good to know. Yeah, I see the like where I'm trying to get from is like where is the primary distinct advantage of using Bookton in your opinion?
I would say the connection with other tools. From my point of view, connection with other tools, easy connection with N8N, for instance. That and and having also the WhatsApp integration, very easy integration. Yeah, basically they are the most
So the ease of
important.
use, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, the Bookton has much more strategies, the things. Um, but for me, they are less important at this moment.
Yeah, I get you. Not everyone needs all the features. That's pretty understandable. So I remember it took a while. So before you joined, so how long did it actually take you to take action towards using the product?
It's it's just basically days, yeah. So because I was experienced with other platforms, so after seeing, remember when we met the first time, I wanted to see some demo before I will pay for the platform, and I raised some 30 something questions, yeah. And yeah, because I wanted to know, is it doable in this platform, which is not doable in other platform? And so then I could, after onboarding, is quite, user friendly in this
Hmm.
case, yeah.
So just curious, what was, did you have any something unexpected that came up when you started using the product or service? I know we worked together to solve a lot of things.
Um, yeah, my focus is on WhatsApp. Yeah, so I reported some things that they are, let's say, missing in Bookton, and then they should be added to the basic functionality of WhatsApp. So that's basically this. I didn't face anything which you know stopped me, and was definitely. I expected that there is in, but it was not in. Yeah, so.
Hmm. So I guess now that you've developed a solution out with the platform, what are kind of the results you're seeing in terms of ease of getting clients? Like, how are you kind of using it to get clients? Just talk about to us, like, how many clients you've gotten, how many deals you've gotten, etc. What potential size of these deals could be.
I'm not sure that I got your question, honestly.
So basically, the results of using the product or service is what I'm trying to get at.
Could you elaborate what exactly you mean? Because I'm not
Yeah.
getting this. Yeah.
So I'm like looking towards what kind of specific outcomes you got because now you have this at your arsenal.
So if I understand, and what will be the next step? For me, for instance, we're using this. Yeah. So for me, the most important right now is that this implementation that I did for the real estate, I can get some testimonial from this client. Yeah, because for the beginning, and we are also at the beginning in terms of being the well-recognized agency. We need referrals and we need the testimonials from clients. Yeah? So very important thing is that to after the production deployment, to monitor these conversations that they are taken by the bots, by the bot in this specific case. What also I'm telling to clients even before we deploy it on the production, I'm telling them it's essential part from you to monitor these conversations. So we need to be sure, because okay, I'm expert in AI, how to build, how to prompt, yeah. but I am not expert in the how this company wants to answer on some questions. They provide me with the database, I mean the knowledge base. Then of course I train the bot with this knowledge base, but we can assume that maybe 80% of questions are covered, and there will be some edge scenarios that they haven't even predict that some clients may ask something. Yeah? So that's why it's very important for at least 1 month or even longer to monitor all these conversations and send us a feedback that something went wrong, so we can adjust prompting to avoid it in the future.
Gotcha. So there's be a big build-up phase and a lot of testing and monitoring. So I know you've
Potential.
successfully, yeah. So I know you've successfully onboarded and started to you do this process, landed these contracts, etc. How did you start about doing that? Like, what is the process? Did you start out building and then selling, or how did you get about getting clients?
No, always selling then building. Always. I mean, so I did it. I did it, in the past as well. Yeah. So I'm selling the idea. I know that this idea is doable. So I don't want, of course, to sell something which is not feasible. And then based on the response, I can prepare, for instance, some prototype MVP. Yeah. So, and this is the best approach. And so, we, within last year, we spent a lot of time on learning. So we haven't yet started to selling because we thought we have to get some expertise in how to do it before we will start selling. But we lost many months for that. Yeah. So right now, from the perspective of being right now in this moment, I think maybe we should do it differently. Maybe we should be more focused on selling and finding some devs helping us to build this stuff earlier. Not be focused on doing it by ourselves. So yeah, I feel we lost a few months, but yes, as I said, sales first, do next.
So the biggest thing is this is where people I think have issues is you're saying sales first and then build next. But if you don't have something, how do you sell it? And number two is where are you even finding these people?
So of course, as I said at the beginning, you have to have a demo. So building some demo, which would be some, I mean, eye opener and kind of wow, yeah, it works basically. Yeah. So this is, I mean, the purpose of showing the demo that this solution works. Then you can sell definitely more by saying, yeah, this is just only demo. I mean, this basics, yeah? And then on top of that, you can do A, B, C, D, which you right now you don't have the let's say the development done for this part. Yeah, so this is fine. But essential thing is you have to know how to do this demo, basic demo, which is good enough to sell. Another thing is how to find the leads. Yeah? So for us, definitely the channel which is working is referrals. So we have both of us. I mean, his partner and myself. We have a lot of connections over LinkedIn, and also here in business connections. In Poland as well. So yeah, I use this. I mean the connections. Yeah, I'm reaching them, telling what we do. Maybe we can directly or indirectly cooperate. Yeah? So indirectly, I mean they could be even reseller of us. Yeah? So and there is some interest in this. Yeah. So for instance, marketing agencies. Yeah, that there are potentially good resellers of this kind of things. Yeah, they do lead generation, so our services are complementary to them. So we can help them to generate the leads that they are then qualified by our bots. So the value of the generated lead that they are giving to the end client is higher, yeah, because this is qualified, and so is warmed, is not just cold lead. So they can even sell it better than before. So there are some opportunities here.
Mm-hmm. So walk me through this journey, like step by steps to make it like super accurate. So from what I'm hearing, what you mentioned is build a demo, and then your referral to get clients was through your network, by your warm network, reaching out there, people like marketing agencies, etc. Try to talk to them, show them the demo, and try to partner with them to do outreach. Is that correct? Or walk me through the entire process, like
I
step
mean,
by
so,
step.
I mean, finding the partners is a kind of branch, yeah. So it's of course the most important for the business is to have the direct clients, yeah. So in this case, we are using again referrals. So we are asking current, potential, even potential clients if they know anyone who would be interested. I mean, who would see benefit of having such solutions implemented. This is
So
one thing.
how do you pitch that solution to them when they're cold?
No, they are not cold. I mean, again, I mean, so we have some connections. Yeah. So I call and for instance, these companies that I know, and
Yeah.
after some
I mean, you
initial
can name it like company X. Like,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
say.
yeah, and just I do some quick few questions. Yeah, so do you have any dead leads that you they are hopeless? Yeah, so you call them and they are not responding to your calls. Yes or no? I mean, what is the number? I mean, in average. Yeah, so is it dozens or is it thousands? Okay, if there are thousands, okay, I'm saying I can help you to reactivate some of them. Let's say more or less 5% of them I can reactivate. If it is a real estate company, I'm saying okay, imagine that if we have 5,000 leads, I can reactivate 5%, which is 250 leads, and maybe around 10% of them they will become your client. So it means that you will have 25 new transactions from them. And what is the average value of the flat that you are selling? Let's say $100,000. So okay, you have a 2.5 million extra from this. And and what I'm saying, we can do it purely performance based. So no upfront costs, no risks, and we'll do some trial, of 2 weeks trial on the sample of 200, and you will see how it works.
Interesting. Okay. So you're going with the Trojan horse approach, I guess, right? Upfront free, and then be like, hey, this is costing you nothing. We just help you do it, and then get in, and then try to
Yeah,
activate.
yeah. So what we found out that if we start convincing them to giving them the quotation at the beginning, it caused that we had zero sex. So the trial is essential. I mean, free trial is absolutely needed to show them that we are also confident that we will spend some time to build some MVP, and we are confident it will work. So, and basically their risk is zero.
Okay. So the biggest
And
thing is we want to.
definitely, I see that it works. Yeah. So they want to. Again, another thing is that we not always speaking to the final decision maker. We
Hmm.
sometimes speak to some, I don't know, head of marketing, and in general, he or she is not final decision maker, because the final decision maker is CEO. he will approve, or the CEO will approve the let's say, investment. So also safer for such head of marketing is to approach the CEO and say, there is a company, they're doing this and this. They will do it for free. Then can I go with them? Always answer is yes, okay, it's free, no problem. Then we are showing the value, and then the head of marketing can say, we did it. It works fine. Now they want to charge us this and this. Yeah? So what's your decision? Yeah? So it's different perception from the top management.
Yeah, so there's a way to get to the top management, you're saying, right? And that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay. And now that you guys have landed this contract, what is your focus? Is it still doing more lead gen, or is it getting more contracts like this?
Absolutely. Yeah. So of course the focus is on pipeline. Yeah. The lead generation is essential. Yeah, because not all of them will convert into deals. Yeah. And without fresh blood, then our source will be empty. Yeah. So definitely. Yeah. But of course, one of the focus should be quality. Yeah? So after the production deployment, as I said, monitoring if how these conversations are run, and to be sure that the customer is finally satisfied with the output that we delivered. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. How did you secure a contract because this experimentation phase and implementation phase for anything that's AI related does take a long time, right? How did you bake that in, and how did you do the agreements there?
We basically do 2 weeks trial. So yeah, within 2 weeks they can see the value. So if they see the value, then we then we propose them what is the price for the solution, negotiate and deploy the product. Of course, if they agree, deploy it and monitor. That's it.
So which means for the contract you landed, you have already gotten them value, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much value do you think they got out of it?
Good question. Very good question, because it should be measured. Yeah. We are and measurement also very much depends on what the client wants to measure. Of course, different measurement will be for dead lead reactivation. Different measurement will be for answering instantly to all inquiries coming from leads, basically. Yeah? For this specific client, we are measuring these inquiries are becoming into booked appointment.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the measurement, and then they this is the most important for them, for the client, to measure that. However, we don't have the data from the previous period. Yeah, so we don't know how many of basically we haven't been provided by this client regarding how many bookings happened before implementing of AI. So we can only monitor what is currently. Right now they are happy with the results. So yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Okay. So
honestly, many clients of what I see, they are not very much data.
yeah, they don't have their data.
Organizations. Yeah, they are not data-driven organizations. They just they acting. They do things and then they don't measure. Also, what we put in our contract is KPI. So we want to, because this is very, 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 very important. If we are selling AI bot, how then we can prove after the implementation that it really works? How then later on, after some months, the client will see, yeah, we should we should keep going. We should still have this bot and spending, I don't know, some amount of money monthly. How we, as an agency, prove, yeah, we are providing value, we are giving the value. So therefore, KPI is very important to show them, yeah, this is the value.
Mm-hmm. So if you were to estimate or ballpark, because what I'm thinking is you have to draw up the start of the negotiations for pricing based on the perceived value they have gotten from the trial, right? So how were
Yes and
you
no.
guys?
Yes
No.
and no.
Okay.
So it depends. If it is, for instance, that lead reactivation, we can easily estimate what is the benefit that we brought.
Yeah.
What is
So
the
can you give me an
additional
example?
sale? Yeah, I'm saying, for instance, this real estate agency. Yeah. So if we finally brought additional revenue, so we brought booked appointments. These booked appointments converted into the deals. Of course, with real estate is a bit difficult because from the moment that the booked appointment is happening to the deal, it takes months. Yeah? So sometimes half a year. So how to track it is another big problem because lots of the companies they don't want to give us access to their CRM to track these these deals, these leads. So the solution is, instead of charging them per closed deal, I mean commission on that, we can charge them per booking. And then the question is, what should be the price for that? Yeah? My advice is to understand or ask them question: how much do you spend on every lead generation? So what is average price of new lead that you are paying for getting it, or even managing it? Because also the many companies, they have a problem to how to calculate the value of the new lead. But it's off topic. So let's say if they say, yeah, it cost me X for the new lead, I'm saying, okay, so we can start with the same price, yeah, because if you are paying for the new lead, and let's say qualified lead, of course.
What's a ballpark number? I know people have easier times understanding with actual numbers. That's why.
Usually it's around dozens of dollars, I would say. It
Like
depends.
$20, $30? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, sometimes like this. If there is a real estate, you can even charge more. But it's difficult negotiation.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like just for understanding's sake, just use a ballpark number, so we can
Yeah,
like base.
the range start from, I mean, $20, $30 up.
Okay,
Oh,
per booking, right?
yeah, per
Okay.
booking. Yeah. I tried, for instance, with one of the company. I mean, they are manufacturer of prefabricated houses. So knowing what the value of the contract is usually when they are selling this kind of house, I try to put even higher. I mean, so it was around $200, and
$200 per booking.
yeah, but they didn't accept it. Yeah, for them it was definitely too high because uh, they from the booking to the selling finally is very long journey, and lots of them they are dropping on this journey. Yeah, these potential clients. So yeah, that it didn't go. However, yeah, that's a kind of understanding what is the value that then what is the value of the end sales, how many from the, for instance, new leads converting into sales. So you can do some calculation and calculate even kind of do some reverse engineering. Yes, of course, if they will provide you with this data. Yeah?
Hmm. I guess you can also use ChatGPT market research for their exact name as well.
Yes, yes, but in my opinion, doesn't work for this purpose. It will not give you the really good numbers. That's kind of rather hallucination than real numbers.
Hmm. And let me ask you this. So I understand you're charging per booking. So let's say for your client, you're charging per booking, but setting up this AI and doing all this stuff does take a decent amount of pull. So how are you pricing that in? Are you charging like a setup fee or a retainer, things like that?
Not right now. As we say, this is purely performance based. So, fortunately for that lead reactivation, the setup is not very
Yeah.
complicated. So therefore, it can be done quite quickly with very limited effort. So therefore, yeah, we can but of course it depends on the case. Yeah.
So would you say right now, are you seeing any ROI, return on investment, for the client you landed?
It's too early to say. I would say. I mean, for this first client that we had onboarded. Yeah.
Gotcha. And are you have is this the first client this is the first client you've landed onboarded, and what are you looking to do in the future?
Yeah. Of course, we want to have them more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we have lots of ideas how to because one of the let's say way of doing the business in AI is niching. Yeah, so focus on one niche and explore it entirely. And it is quite a good approach. We do it with real estaters. However, what we also coming with that there are some other ideas that they can be implemented not only for real estate. Yeah. So, for instance, I mean, we can do bots for debt collection. We can do bots for incident management. Yeah. We can do these things are coming, and then also during once, for instance, we implement some solution that's one of the vision that we have is upsell. Yeah, so we started with some bot which is answering incoming inquiries, but then next step that lead reactivation or debt collection or something else. Yeah, so that we can add some basically upsell them.
Hmm. This upsell is a good idea. It's always like the thing right here: attraction offer, upsell, downsell, recurring.
Yeah, start small, bring I mean show the value, and then they will be open for more. Yeah.
That's true. So right now, I guess you guys are using Booked In a lot. Do you think it was worth it getting in the long term? And where are you, and what keeps you on and keep excited for the platform?
Definitely. I mean, so we once we joined booked in also as a community member, we learned a lot. And so today even I spoke to my business partner. Yeah, so it was huge jump for us in terms of knowledge that they taken from you, from your staff, also from community. So it helped us a lot to fine tune our processes or fine tune our thinking on doing some things. Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the best decisions that we did.
I love to hear that, Igor. So, what are you looking forward to in terms of what we're developing for Booked In? And I know, we take your advice and the community's advice when we're developing. So, what are you looking forward to there?
Yeah, I'm focused on mostly on WhatsApp. Yeah, so to develop all the functionalities which are still missing related to WhatsApp would help me a lot.
Hmm.
So this is the thing I definitely am looking for. Uh, I would say what else? Maybe the user management
Hmm.
to allow us to control access to the platform also for our clients to give them the access to the platform to see conversations. So this is, I mean, in my opinion, the most.
Gotcha. And okay, so now that the community and everyone is fine tuning these processes from where you used to be and where you are now, if we want to get somewhere, like let's say you're talking to yourself in the past, what would you tell them to get them to where you are now?
Oh, good question. I would say less focus on technology, more focus on fine tuning your sales process. And as I said, do a perfect demo, prepare a perfect demo, use some my favorite technique, selling technique is Sandler's from Sandler's school. So basically, at the beginning, understand what is the pain of the client, and the trick which I am using is to, after understanding the pain, showing the demo, asking him, is it what we do? Is it the solution for your problems? And usually, they will say yes, and now magic happens. I'm asking them why, and they have to convince me that my solution is for them. So
Mm.
they basically they are selling me my solution to me. So this is the trick. We found out that it works really well.
Mm. So that's a very interesting point, like how you're finding, really labeling them with a problem and making them sell to you. I like that. Thank you, Igor. That was actually super awesome. I loved all the insights you gave us.